Okay, today I'm going to show you how to complete the assignment Foldable Elements in the Spheres, or Elements of the Spheres. Okay, the first thing I would like for you to do is to make sure you have your textbook open to pages 48 through 51. This is where you'll find the data tables that you will be using. The next thing I would like for you to do is to go to Google Drive. It looks like a colorful recycle button. Click on it. Go to New. Go down to Google Sheets. Okay, let's title this Elements of the Earth, page 48. That way we know where it is. Okay, now let me show you where this data table is. If you go to your textbook, I'm going to show you online so you can see it. If you slip over here, this is what we're going to be looking at right here, this table. Okay, so let me get this out of the way. This table is what we're looking at. Okay, so the independent variable is the element. The dependent variable is the percentage of each of these elements. Okay, so we're going to go back to our spreadsheet or Google Sheet. We're going to click on it, and then we'll put our independent variable here, which is, and then percentage. Okay, so the first element is oxygen. And the data table conveys that it's 46.1%. The next one, silicon, 28.2%. Aluminum, 8.2%. Other, 7.7%. Iron, 5.6%. And calcium, 4.2%. Okay, let's go ahead and add their chemical symbols. O for oxygen, silicone, capital S, lowercase I, capital A, lowercase L, iron, capital Fe, lowercase e, capital C, lowercase a. And let's go ahead and highlight this so that you know that that's the chemical symbol. If you're having trouble with the chemical symbols, remember that you can use pages RH2 and 3 in the back of your textbook to help you with that. Okay, we have these highlighted. Now what I need you to do is to highlight. So you click with one finger and slide with the other across all of this information. Now go up here to Insert, go down to Chart, okay. Now we want to use a pie graph because we learned that pie graphs are what is used when we're working with percentages. So it suggested a pie graph, so we're going to click Insert. Now, this isn't exactly what we want our title to be, so we'll click on it and we will entitle this Percentages of Elements in The Earth's in the, we're not going to say Earth's crust, we're going to say in the geosphere. Okay? And then it says press enter to apply, so we will. Oops, I forgot the. Notice how I've got the first letter of each word of the title capitalized except for the words of, in, and the. Okay, then I can click off of this and have it in here. Now I'm going to go back to Google Drive. I'm going to click New. Actually, we'll go to Google Classroom. Sorry. Go to Google Classroom. You'll go to your assignment. Which will be right here. You will have a link where you open up a copy. But let me show you what that looks like, what the template will look like. Yours will look like this. You will have a copy of this in Google Classroom. Right here. Yours will say Foldable Elements of Spheres. You'll open up that document. It will be your copy. So you'll go to the second column and you'll click on Insert and you'll put Chart. You'll slide down from Sheets because that's where we're getting it. Go to your copy of Elements of the Earth. Push Select. Okay, there's your pie chart. And you click on it and then click Import. Okay, and there is your pie graph. Okay, now what I would like for you to do is I would like for you to do that for each of the different spheres. So we'll go ahead and write over here in this. We'll make it centered. You can change the font if you'd like after you get it in here, but it must fit inside. So we're going to put, I like this one for this particular one. And I'll do 34. I also want to make sure that I have it spaced in the tab as far as not at the top. So let me see. Format table, table properties. I want it vertically aligned in the center. Okay, so I'm going to say, okay, and then over here, I would do the same thing. I want it, I'll go ahead and do it for both of these at the same time. I want it centered. Then I'm going to go to Table Properties, go to Center. Okay, and then I'm going to change it to Special Elite. And I'm going to change it to 30. And then over here, I would type in hydrosphere. Okay, that's a little big, so I'm going to have to make it smaller. So I'll go back and we'll change this to 24. There we go. Now down here, let's see, I actually need to move over here. So I didn't get this one set up. So again, center, I'll go to Table, Table Properties, Center, okay. And I need to change it to the font that I would like. And 30 was too large, so I'm going to change it to 24. And I will do atmosphere. Atmosphere. Okay, do this for all of it, and then you can share it with me.